You started it?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
there.
I didn't.
I got it.
Okay. So what, okay, so this is the nuke, right?
Yeah.
Now what's happened is on the inside of this one and on the inside of this one, I can tell you they've already started drawing it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make space, okay? And once you, what happens is see, they start to draw that out, okay? But see, it's on the perimeter of the hive, so your queen's probably not laid in its honey. We're just gonna rotate it, okay? And we're gonna put it back in. Now the reason why we do that is the bees, they want just enough space so that the bees can pass by each other. They can touch, right? The bees can touch. So they bring the wax out so that they can't just touch. What we did when we reversed it is now they got that foundation in there, right? They can't touch each other, so they're uncomfortable. So they build it out that much faster. This is called stretching your hive, okay? So you just turn that around, and then and we're just going to move it. We're going to move it to this side. You see, this is the warmer side of the hive, right? Because notice I had 3 frames here that they were working on, and 2 on this side. The sun's on this side. This is the warmer side of the hive, so they're going to grow into the warmer side of the hive faster. Okay. So we're just going to move. We are going to move this over, and so we don't want to overstretch them. You got to know their limitations. We are going to. They are trying to knit some mittens down here. Okay. So I'm looking at this. What's my orientation? I have brood. I have pollen. There's some pollen in here, and I have honey. So my orientation is correct. Okay, brood, pollen, honey. And if I look down in here, I have eggs, I have larvae, and I have leather. Okay. But see, that's not enough leather to actually evaluate your queen. So we want to find a bigger piece of leather, a bigger frame of leather. And that's this one here. Because you can have a queen that's laying, but she might be laying wrong. Okay, and so that's good. That's a good segment of leather there. You can evaluate your queen based on that. A little bit spotty, but if you look in the holes, you're going to see pollen. Okay, so it's spotty because of pollen. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, no mites, so we're good. We're not seeing any deformed wings. A little spotty, but you see some pollen in there. You have a new queen in this one too. Or this is, I'm sorry, this is the old queen. This one was not clipped.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. See her? Are you sure you don't want me to clip her?
I don't want you to clip her, but thank you.
You saw her?
No, I was wondering if I had this at the right angle.
So this hive, okay, so you've literally got 4 frames of brood that's capped. Okay, that means sometime in the next 8 days, this population is going to double. Okay, so in the next 10 to 12 days, you're going to need your medium super ready to go on.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to let them go a little bit more. Okay. So in about 4 or 5 days, because the lehua's bloom, if it's really nice, come in, do the rotate. But check this one too. Okay. Now if that one's full, okay. So if you come back in 4 or 5 days and both sides of this are full, they should be starting to draw out this one. Okay. If it's drawn out like it is 90%, you're going to rotate that one, because you could hit this critical mass. Because see, now you have all these nurse bees that all they know how to do is make wax. And once that happens, that's when everything just explodes. Okay? And that's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for that point, that tipping point where you have more bees making wax right now than are out foraging, but they're bringing in enough honey because it's so close. I mean, everything's blooming. Okay.
So should I feed these ones as well? Maybe not.
You know, it wouldn't hurt. Why not?
Okay, yeah.
It'll just be
Okay.
that much faster.
Yeah. Wow, good.
This one's fine, but no mites. That was my concern, is mites.
Yeah. But you
And
could tell the other one had mites just because of that one spot you showed me.
you do a game with those things, huh? Punch-a-mole. What do you got? Whack-a-mole?
I know.
Good.